In this video, we will discuss about the basic definitions in properties of matter. First, we should know what is meant by load. The external force acting on a body that produces change in dimension of the body. And also you should know what is deformation. It is change in dimension or shape of a body when it is subjected to an external force. Deforming force. The force which changes or tends to change the shape or size of the body without moving it as a whole. Next, we will understand what is restoring force. The image itself will explain about restoring force. When an external force acts on a body to cause deformation, forces of reaction comes into play internally and there to restore the body to its original condition. These internal forces are called restoring forces. The magnitude of the restoring force is equal to that of the external force. Now we will learn what is elasticity. Elasticity is a branch of physics which deals with the elastic property of materials. When an external force is applied to a body, there will be some change in its length, shape and volume. Now look at the image, you will understand what is perfectly elastic and perfectly plastic. When this external force is removed and if the body regains its original shape and size, then the body is said to be a perfectly elastic body. If the body does not regain its original shape or size after removal of applied force, then it is said to be perfectly plastic body. Next, we will learn stress. Stress is defined as the restoring force per unit area which brings back the body to its original value from the deformed state. As long as no permanent change is produced in the body, the restoring force is equivalent to the force applied. So numerically, stress is equivalent to force experienced per unit area. Unit of stress is Newton per meter squared. So here you can see two different kind of stresses, normal stress and shearing stress. Strain. Strain is defined as the change in dimension, that is fractional deformation produced by the external force of the body. You can understand from the image. In other way, it can also be defined as the ratio of the change in dimension to the original dimension. Next, we should know what is Hooke's law. According to this law, stress is directly proportional to the strain produced within the elastic limit. Stress is directly proportional to strain. Stress is equivalent to E into strain, where E is called as modulus of elasticity. The value of E depends upon the nature of the material. Next, we will learn about stress strain diagram. So if you are plotting the graph between stress and strain, you will get a stress strain diagram. So here you will get a OA, straight line OA, then you will get a change from elastic nature to plastic nature change due to increase in stress. So look at the image here. Initially they are applying the uniform stress. Further and further they are increasing the stress. It will change the nature of material from elastic nature to plastic nature, then it will break the specimen. If a graph is plotted between stress and strain, a curve is obtained as shown in figure and called stress strain diagram. Body obeys Hooke's law upon the region OA called elastic region. When yield point B is crossed, the strain increases rapidly than the stress. At this stage, the body remains partially elastic and partially plastic, which is represented by the curve BC. Now, even if a small external force is applied, the body will take a new path CD and remains as plastic range, where D is called ultimate strength. After this, the body will not come to its original state and the body acquires a permanent residual strain and it breaks down at a point called breaking stress, indicated by dotted line EF. Now we will discuss tensile strength. It is defined as the maximum value of tensile stress withstand by the material before fracture under a steady load. Next, what is the meaning of safety factor? Safety factor, the ratio between the ultimate tensile strength and to the working stress is said to be safety factor. Working stress, it means that the maximum allowed or maximum allowable stress is said to be working stress. Thank you.